Stellar Blade's New Game Plus mode changes more than you think. Not only does it add a ton of new outfits, but there's also a brand new vendor, powerful new abilities, and a big mistake that you want to avoid if you want to get the most out of your second playthrough. We'll tell you everything you need to know without any story spoilers right here. So after rolling credits, you will immediately unlock both New Game Plus and a new hard difficulty. These aren't tied, by the way. You don't have to play New Game Plus on hard, although the early areas are very easy on normal or story. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can jump in on the new hardest difficulty, although it has to be said that hard is a significant step up from the regular difficulty. Still though, if you enjoy Stellar Blade because of the challenge, then this new difficulty will make your second playthrough even more enjoyable. You'll also start the game with a brand new outfit, the Raven outfit, regardless of what ending you picked. You can equip it right from the start as well, no need to unlock or craft it. And there are many more new outfits for Eve in New Game Plus, as on top of the Raven suit and another brand new look that I'll touch on in a bit, pretty much every outfit from the base game has a New Game Plus variant with a different color. You'll find these in the same location as you found them in your first playthrough, so you'll be able to pick up the alternate variant of the V2 diving suit very early in your second run. There are two caveats though, because if like me you didn't get all the outfits in your first playthrough, then you will get the base outfit in New Game Plus instead. To get the New Game Plus variant, you will have to do a third run, as there is New Game Plus Plus after finishing the game again. The exception to this rule are the suits you find in stores, because if you did not have the base version of an outfit yet, the New Game Plus variant will become available in the store as soon as you buy the regular one. But this is where the second caveat comes in, as the New Game Plus suit variants cost a lot more Bitcoins to buy, with the most expensive ones costing over 20 coins. Now you might have saved up a lot of these over the course of your first playthrough, but that will likely still not be enough to get all of the new outfits. Luckily, there is a new way to earn Bitcoins thanks to the New Game Plus exclusive merchant Spotter, who's walking around in Digger's scrapyard over here in the Wasteland map. You can't actually buy anything from him, but you can sell him your leftover upgrade materials for extra Bitcoins so you can buy all the new outfits. Omnibots are for example great for this, as you won't need any more of those after unlocking your 4th gear slot. And by the way, if you want to know where to get all the outfits, which will of course also help you get the New Game Plus variants as they are in the same location, totally check out our All Suits video. We'll link to that one in the description, and totally subscribe of course for more Stellar Blade videos like this, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video so far. Another good thing to note about New Game Plus is that everything from your gear to your skills to your outfits carries over into your second playthrough. The only thing that is reset is your quest progress, but everything you've collected over the course of your first playthrough is available as soon as you start New Game Plus, even the collectible soda cans. Good to know by the way is that you can recollect cans you found in your first playthrough, but these won't count towards your total progress, so if you didn't find all of them, you specifically need to hunt down the cans you did not get. The fact they carry over also means that you can pick up the New Game Plus version of the outfit if you've collected all 49 of them. Although you need to buy this variant from Lyle's store that unlocks from the Stolen Treasures quest that starts over here on the map. This one becomes available after completing Altus Levoir. And as I already said, there is also a ton of new stuff to collect and look forward to over the course of your New Game Plus playthrough. One of the first changes you'll likely notice is that your skill tree has been expanded for New Game Plus. Your burst skills all get an extra damage upgrade, which is of course especially welcome on that hard difficulty. But your beta abilities received an even bigger upgrade, as you can now unlock new infinite versions of the skill, which feature a brand new animation as well. These cost 6 skill points, and to unlock them you need to have the 2 final regular upgrades for that beta skill that you could already get in your first playthrough. Now the infinite versions are still very similar to the base skills you are used to, except they are even more powerful, and the final hit of the attack chain is able to hit multiple times, even against a single enemy. So that makes Triplet, now called Infinite Pierce, even stronger, as the powerful final strike triggers multiple instances of damage. And for another 6 skill points you can upgrade the damage of these new infinite abilities as well, which especially turns Cross Slash and Triplet into the most damaging moves in your arsenal by a long shot. Meanwhile, Shield Breaker is actually less valuable depending on what difficulty you're playing on. I noticed that on hard, bosses have so much shield that even while spamming the move, it's hard to completely strip them of it, meaning you're doing reduced damage for most of the fight. But that's just the start of the upgrade, because you are also able to find new versions of every Exospine and Gear item. These Mark II items are found or bought in the same spot as the regular version was in your first playthrough, again provided that you did already grab the item there. When it comes to Exospines, these of course need to be upgraded first, but the Mark II versions offer better stats. Comparing the buffs on the Chain type Exospine, which is likely the first one you'll find, the combo attack bonus goes from 27 to 40%, the crit damage bonus goes from 23 to 35, and the crit chance bonus is raised from 30 to 45%. And the same is true for the Reflex Exospine, which makes perfect parries and dodges even easier to pull off than the regular version, so quite some impactful upgrades, meaning that these Mark II Exospines are really worth grabbing. And if you don't remember where to get them, you can still watch our Amazing Things You Want to Get Early video, as that contains the location of some of the most powerful ones. We'll link to that one in the video description. Just like the Exospines, you will also find gear at Mark II, so with higher stats than the normal version. But a 1-star Mark II item might still not be better than the regular 3-star variant you found during your first playthrough. So good to keep that in mind, but of course once you start finding 2 or 3-star versions of Mark II gears, they will definitely have better stats than the ones you already have. You will also find a lot of upgrade materials during your second playthrough, and most of these still have a purpose in New Game Plus, as pretty much all upgrade caps have been raised. However, most work a bit differently in your second playthrough, even though they use the same materials as before. Take your sword for example, which previously capped out at level 15. Now you can upgrade it further, but every upgrade after 15 only adds 10 extra damage instead of 50. So a much less significant upgrade than before, but with the cap now being raised to 40, you can still stack on a ton of extra damage. In a similar fashion, upgrading your tumbler after unlocking the 8th charge will not increase the capacity further, but will instead increase the amount of healing on each use. So still very useful to go looking for upgrade materials in New Game Plus, and any of these you don't end up using can be sold to Spotter for more Vitcoins. However, you're only able to sell a material to him if you fully upgraded the item it's tied to, which includes all of the new upgrades. Drone upgrade modules of course also fall into this category, and there are a couple of new upgrades for the drone that are also exclusive to New Game Plus. These are mostly just damage upgrades, 20% for the shotgun, blast cell and stinger missiles, and 40% for the explosive shot. But the blaster cell gets an extra upgrade that also reduces the charging time by 20%, which of course makes the weapon even more useful. Now you do need to collect quite some upgrade modules for this, with the damage upgrades costing 6 each and the blaster cell charge upgrade an additional 8. Finally, you can also find body and beta cores again to expand your health and beta bars an additional 3 times in New Game Plus. So a lot of ways to make Eve stronger, of course especially useful if you are playing on the hard difficulty. But as I said, there is also a new outfit to earn, the crew style, which features a pretty nice looking military style jacket and a skirt. Credits for the find go to HarryNinetyFour on YouTube, we'll link to his channel in the video description. You can grab this one as soon as you reach the wasteland area, no quest progress or anything is required, you just need to head to the location of the Altus Lavoir, which is also where the tetrapod will land after you completed the dungeon. From the fast travel point close by, you want to head left past the tetrapod, take out the enemies and then head up along the left cliff wall. You run into some more enemies here, so deal with them, and then we want to look for this branch over in this spot of the map. From here, it's as easy as doing a bit of platforming, then climbing down with the yellow rocks to grab yourself the chest with the crew outfit in it. Let us know if you found any cool secrets in New Game Plus in the comments, and of course subscribe for more Stellar Blade content. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and go watch our all suits video if you haven't already by clicking on the screen. I will see you in the next one, goodbye.